Alright guys, it's time to do some destructive testing on the new V-TOKU 2 Sprint Run from Spyderco. This is a Japanese carbon steel, very similar in composition to 52100 and blue number 2. We're going to be testing it on some steel nails, some sinkers here. And I bought the nails that had a special coating on them because I figured they would make it that much more of a challenging test. Some people look at these and think that they're brass, but we'll go ahead and we'll scrape that coating off. Not only show you that it is a steel nail, but also to kind of check that edge toughness. And you can see in any everyday task you're going to be good to go. There's no damage that comes from scraping this edge. About 18 thousandths behind the edge there as well. So we're going to do a very destructive test. I'm going to disengage the lock because I'm not testing the lock, I'm trying to test the blade steel here. And this test right here will break most knives, but we're going to go ahead and hammer it through. And this is the beauty of the lamination, is that the two softer steel jackets hold together the very hard core steel without it critically failing. And so we hammer through this, and I'll show you guys what happens here. And look at this damage. We've got big damage right there, but the blade didn't break. At the same time, it looks like it rolled so badly that it rolled up into a chip. So it's not as incredibly brittle as you would think. It's very hard material though. It still got through the nail. So now we're going to jump over to the stone and we're going to fix this guy up. Again, I want to show you guys the damage here. And with this kind of damage, it'd probably only take like a few minutes on a 2x72 belt grinder with a 120 grit belt. But I really want to test, and I'm excited to test, this new 400 grit CBN water stone that I have with a very hard bonding. And so I speed up the footage because it took about 7-8 minutes of just solid grinding back and forth on each side. And I figured that that would just be boring as fuck to watch. So I just wanted to edit through the footage and speed through it. There was a time where the stone definitely loaded up and I definitely needed to stop, dress it with the stone. It brought the feedback back, and it just felt like it was grinding much faster once I kind of dressed the stone with the silicon carbide stone flattener. So back at it, I just wanted to take a break there and show you guys how much progress I was making. That was probably about the 3 or 4 minute mark. And yeah, just kind of hammering through it here. You know, it's kind of boring, be boring to watch, so we just had to speed that up. But yeah, as far as these stones, they're really kind of designed for more highly alloyed steel, so I just wanted to test them though anyway. So you can see the finish there, and that's the advantage over something like a DMT, is that you don't have a huge scratchy finish. This 400 grit finish looks nice. I also want to show you guys the marring on the top there. And that right there is the beauty of laminated steel. Cool.